What's up YouTube, That's here, bringing you guys the last set of games with my Mega Metagross team. Remember, this is the team I was working on last set of videos I made with the Minimize Follow Me Cofable as well as the Psych Up Mega Metagross. Sorry I was gone for so long, I had the flu, I wasn't feeling well, but we are back to daily uploads, and today's upload is a pretty fun one. It is going to close out the series I have featuring my Mega Metagross team, and we're starting up something really fun next week. So going into this game, we're going to start things off right here. We're going to be leading off against a Trick Room team, and for today's first battle, we're going to see Gothitelle and Kangaskhan be the lead for my opponent, pairing off against my Cofable and my Mega Metagross. Well, I guess it's just regular Metagross right now, but it will become Mega very, very soon. So we're going to see him go into his Mega Kangaskhan, gaining that Parental Bond ability. I'm going to go into Mega Metagross, gaining the Tough Claws ability, making my physical attacks that make contact deal a third more damage. I eat a Fake Out on first turn. It's not really that big a deal because it's going to, after I flinch, lead to my Cofable eventually getting off a Minimize. Remember, this is a team that goes off the Minimizes from Cofable and then Psych Ups all the Minimizes to lead for Pokemon that just can't really take any damage. So after the Trick Room, we see turn 2 starting. Mega Metagross is going to protect, going to eat that Thunderbolt like a champ. Protect is a pretty good move, I heard. And we get a second Minimize off. And now that there are 2 Minimizes off, once I get a Psych Up, I should be A-okay to win the game. So remember, turn 3 is going to start off here. Cofable's going to go for that standard Follow Me. Follow Me is a move that draws all of my opponent's attacks into Cofable, and since I have all those evasion boosts, it's going to be pretty hard to take it out. We see the opposing Kang missing a low kick on it for this first turn. That was definitely redirected from the Metagross, and we also see my Metagross go for that Psych Up, copying all the evasion boosts that the Cofable had. So now we have 2 Pokemon that are pretty much incapable of taking hits. Every once in a while you'll see a random attack go through, but just it's going to be missing for days and days, and Mega Metagross Cofable is going to be able to take this guy to the bank, getting hit with a huge Iron Head there. But we see a Heal Pulse from Gothitelle, so it kind of changes up my strategy just a little bit. It's not really that big a deal. I'm going to restore my health back up to Moonlight. We're going to wait out the Trick Room, and then we're going to be able to take out this Kangaskhan. So we see him actually hit me with a Double Edge. It's going to do a ton of recoil back in his face, leaving me at 6%, which is quite good for me. He then goes down to 3% from an Iron Head, so just like that, both of our Pokemon are relatively low. Trick Room is going to wear off, Dimensions return to normal as I start off a Follow Me for the last turn. I don't really want to mess with that Kang, I don't want to eat a Sucker Punch or anything, and I go for an Iron Hit onto the Kangaskhan slot. So Kangaskhan is down, but it didn't come at a price. I mean, Cofable is going to go down, but I'll trade Cofable for a Mega Kangaskhan almost any day of the week. That's definitely a trade I'll take. And Nidoqueen is going to be the Pokemon that gets sent out to cover up for that into Hydreigon. So I don't really know what my opponent is thinking using Nidoqueen here, but Nidoqueen is not the best Pokemon to use against a Pokemon like Metagross, especially one that packs Zen Headbutt boosted by that Tough Claws. It's going to be strong enough to pick up the one-shot on that Nidoqueen. As things are not looking good for my opponent, he pops a second Trick Room of the match, but, you know, even sending out Sylveon here, Sylveon's pretty good against Pokemon like Hydreigon, but both these Pokemon are pretty terrible against Pokemon like Metagross. It's also funny to see that I get hit with a Thunderbolt, which paralyzes my Metagross, and now that I'm paralyzed, I'm actually going to be the fastest thing in the Trick Room, so it's kind of funny that those tournament events happened. We are going to see Metagross not get hit with that pair, going to pick up the Iron Head KO on the Sylveon at the end of turn 8, and this is pretty much the end of the game right here. The hacks definitely won it for me this time. Scrafty is going to come out, get a useless Intimidate on Gothitelle, and from here my opponent just forfeits, because there's no way that Gothitelle's winning against 2 Pokemon that have as much power as Scrafty and Metagross do. So pretty good game. I would say the passing of the Minimizes to my Metagross worked like a charm, and Metagross has definitely enough attack power to finish that one off. So we're going to go into the last game. We're going to be playing off against Mushroom Planet, who has Salamence, Aegislash, Swampert, Thundurus, Weavile, and Sylveon. Like always, I have the same team. You might have noticed that I switched Zapdos switched Zapdos in for Terrakion. Terrakion and Metagross in the same team just weren't cutting it. I feel that this team is a lot stronger. So we're just going to start things off, get right into it, and seeing Sylveon and Weavile lead for my opponent. Potential for Fake Out, Hyper Voice, bunch of really aggression, like big aggression, both physical and special coming out for the first turn of the game, leading off against my Cofable Metagross. Like I said, pretty much standard for my side, but a lot of aggression on my opponent's side of the board. I'm going to go Mega Evolve first turn and just go for the standard Protect. Playing pretty predictable, but I don't really think there's that much my opponent can do about it. There's no way he's picking up a KO on my Cofable. I actually am going to get a Minimize off. I'm faster than the Sylveon. But then I eat a critical hit Hyper Voice. Kinda sucks to eat a critical hit one on the first turn, but my Citrus Spray will put me back in the green at 52%. Starting off turn 2, I'm going to go for a Follow Me, try to redirect some of those Night Slashes. We see it works this turn. Redirecting the Night Slash is pretty good. I'm also going to get a Psych Up, copying 1 Minimize before Clefable pretty much goes down to this Hyper Voice. Sucks to see Clefable go so early, but we do have the Metagross with 1 evasion boost. I mean, that's way better than nothing, and definitely makes my opponent think twice for going for a bunch of random attacks onto that slot. So starting off, we're going to see Night Slash actually miss on a Metagross, so it's totally worth it. Iron Head's going to one-shot that Sylveon, and now my Milotic is left to do whatever it wants. It's going to go for a Stabbed Scald. I think I'm targeting the Weavile slot. Yeah, I originally targeted that slot just to make sure I actually pick up the burn, which is huge, because we're now going to put it below 50%, and also cut its attack stats. So picking up that burn, very, very good for me that turn. And Aegislash is going to come in. Remember, Aegislash is going to be able to pack that Shadow Ball. Can do a ton of damage to my Metagross if I want to let it. I'm just going to go for the Standard Protect first turn. Going to try to KO the Weavile before I actually go and try and take on that Aegislash. We're going to see him go into Stance Dancing, go into offensive mode. Shadow Ball is going to go into my Protect. And from here, like, we can play the turn where he, like, King Shields and, you know, like, I wait out, and we can play that whole waiting game, but there's really no way I'm going to lose the game from this point. He comes in with his Salamence here. It's going to activate my mode, it's competitive, and it's going to give me a +2 special attack boost. Metagross is sadly going to lose attack stage, but it's not really that big a deal. Salamence is then going to go Mega, gaining Aerial Aid, going for the special attack Hyper Voice, not really doing that much damage. Makes contact with Metagross, but yeah, we're just going to nuke that slot. I know that I could have definitely taken out the Salamence with just Milotic, but I thought Aegislash was going to go for a King Shield, and I pretty much just ignored it that turn, figuring that Milotic, after the competitive boost, would just have enough special attack to KO Aegislash anyways. It's kind of funny that he misses, and after leftovers, I think he just runs. I think that's what happens here. There's the forfeit. Mushroom Planet does forfeit, so the hacks went out in the end. This is the last set of games I have with my Mega Metagross team. I hope you guys enjoyed all these games. I know I changed the team up a bit through all the videos, but this was a very fun and unique way to play that showcased a different strategy that I think is actually starting to become somewhat standard now. There are a lot of people using the Psych Up like combo that I showcased in these videos, pairing it with like Clefable and Sylveon, Clefable Metagross, Clefable Terrakion. A lot of Pokemon people are picking up on this little combo, and I would not be surprised to see it at Worlds this year. So thank you guys for watching these videos. Next set of videos, I don't know what team I'm using for sure, but it will be something new, it will be something gimmicky, and it will be something fun. So stick around for all the action, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.